I love movies that are underwater, especially if they have a monster. I'm just a sucker for that. The good ones, the bad ones. And I'm pleased to report this one with Kristen Stewart is a great one. Underwater. Yeah, this was a good movie. A good underwater monster movie. Yes, yes, yes. Let's talk about it. The title is my only complaint, Underwater. That's not very exciting. Of course, it's underwater. It could have been called The Trench or something. It's PG-13, but it felt like a rated R movie. So no problem there. It's an hour and 35 minutes. I thought maybe, what, did the studio pull the plug on production or cut off the checks? But no, 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 no. It feels like a full movie. It's perfectly paced. It starts out quickly and you're rolling, and it's a great movie. Very filled. Awesome. It's directed by William Eubank, who I'm not familiar with his material at all. He has a couple films. I'm going to go check him out, but he did a great job here. The atmosphere, the performances. He is a cinematographer, and you can tell because a lot of the shots are very beautiful. The underwater looked convincing. The visual effects were locked in. It looked like a high budget production. I was really impressed. The composers are two people that we're very familiar with in other films, so the sound and the score was great all around. So let's talk about this a little bit. So we've got Kristen Stewart, our new action hero for the 2020s. We found our new female action lead. She's great. I saw Twilight. Yeah, I did. That last one was okay. But yeah, no, she's great here. She's got her new haircut, all the hair buzzed and blonde. She's looking tough, looking fit, convincing, powerful, strong, sexy. Performances, just, it's good. I might want to see this again. This was good. I've never said that before. And she channeled Ripley. She's on that level. It's really good. Anyway, so she's like an engineer or something. She works with computers. She's on a drilling rig, and there's a big accident. So you follow her in the beginning of the movie, and she's got to find the other workers, some of the other workers who survived, and they team up and get together, and they realize they got to get off this rig because it's going to blow or sink or whatever. But they got to work their way down off the rig onto the ocean floor, and then walk 2 miles in these like Gears of War heavy armor underwater suits to another facility. Well, they'll be safe, I guess. But they're all concerned because, walking on the very bottom of the ocean here is not something you should really do. It's very dangerous. It's very dark. And on top of that, they find out they're being hunted by something, a monster. And it's awesome. Yeah, it's really good. It's really good. In this cast, again, Kristen Stewart nails it. She's awesome. TJ Miller, we know TJ Miller from Deadpool. He's funny as hell in this movie. Of course, he's going to be TJ Miller, right? But in this movie, I think it really works. It's really funny. And because he's nervous, and I don't think he has experience with the suits and what they're doing. So it's nervous energy that he's cracking these jokes. It felt really natural this time. In Deadpool, he's a smart ass and cracking jokes. Here, it felt really natural in the moment. I thought so. Jessica Henwick, she plays the other female in the movie, I believe. Yeah, I think so. And she's like an administrative assistant, out of her element. She's never put on the suits before. So she is plays it pretty straight, but good job. Vincent Cassel, one of my favorite actors, French actor. He did a movie called Brotherhood of the Wolf. If you haven't seen this movie, check it out. The CG is a little dated, but I love this movie. This is my first experience with him. He was the ballet teacher in Black Swan, and he's been in a lot of things. If you're a fan of like A House of a Thousand Corpses, you might want to check out Shaitan, Sheitan. Just a crazy movie, crazy performance. He's one of my favorites, and he plays like the captain of the rig. So he's sort of like the leader throughout a little bit of this movie. And he did a great job. Played it pretty straight, not one of his usual crazy performances. The whole cast was good. It's a small group, probably like 5 people. They were all great. This movie is all about claustrophobia at times in different ways. Sometimes a small passage, sometimes just being in the suit. Sometimes it's the darkness. Sometimes it's something on top of you. It just really played with the claustrophobia and made me feel uncomfortable. Really worked. Crazy intense scenes. They really did invent some traditional intense scenes, but then There was a new one at the end. I really liked it. It was just the heroes are always facing something new and stressful. It really worked all the way to the very end. Very good job. I give the movie an A. I think it was just solid. I don't know. I wouldn't change a thing. Yeah, one of my favorite underwater monster movies. There's a monster in the trailer, so I'm not spoiling anything there. What are some of your favorite monster movies? Underwater monster movies. Leave a comment. Let me know. I know we have The Abyss isn't really like a monster movie. It's a great underwater exploration movie. One of my favorites, probably could be the favorite. Deep Star 6, Leviathan, those are kind of campy. The Meg had that underwater exploration thing going on. I kind of liked the Meg. It's a little over the top, but, I'm a sucker for that type of movie. What are your favorites? Let me know. Because this was a very fun night at the movies. I give it an A. I think you ought to go check it out. If you're new here, please subscribe. We would love to have you. I got a bunch of Fortnite toys I got to review this week. And 1917, that movie is out this weekend, and I'll be checking that movie out and reviewing that. Like on my video would be greatly appreciated. Thank you for all that support. That's it. Go see Underwater. Good time in the cinema. Well, everybody have a great night. Have a great weekend. I'll talk to you soon. And as always, I will see you on the new.